Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Kathleen Hart here from the Little Piece of Heart cooking blog, and this is the channel where you're gonna find everything low carb diet related. As you can see from the title, this video is gonna be a what I eat in a day, and I wanna take you guys through everything that I've been eating, because if you didn't know, if you didn't watch my previous video, I just restarted the low carb diet for the third time. So I lost weight a couple years ago for my wedding, then I had my son. After he was born, I restarted the diet, and I'm restarting again. So I'm super excited. I've had such awesome results. I've been eating kind of the same thing for the past week. So this is kind of like a baseline, and I really haven't switched it up much because once I find something that works for me, I just want to eat the same thing every day because I want to lose weight every single day and keep going and getting to my goal. So this is a really good representation of what I've been eating lately. I hope you guys like it. So let's get started. And I'm gonna be trying a whole bunch of different video filming, different things for you guys because I wanna see what works. And I wanna be sitting here and talking, but I wanna move around and I wanna show you guys the food and everything too. So let me know if you like this style of filming. I don't know, I'm just doing what works right now. I have a sleeping baby right to the left of my camera. My husband's outside mowing the lawn. It is what it is. So let's get on into it. What did I start my day off with? I wake up and I crave my coffee. And I make my coffee the same way that I've always made it. 2 Truvia, sugar-free creamer. I switch back and forth between this French vanilla one that I found at Walmart and the International Delights Caramel Macchiato. Listen, don't come at me about these creamers. I know they don't have the best ingredients. I know they're not the best for you, but mama needs her coffee and mama likes the way her coffee tastes when I use these creamers. So it is what it is. Oh yeah, and I still use whipped cream. I'm not ready to give my coffee up yet, guys. I'm not ready. So there will be a day when I probably will switch back to something a little more bulletproof like. Not yet, not yet. Not ready to give that up yet. And honestly, I've been seeing results, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever give it up. I've also been intuitively eating. I am not doing intermittent fasting yet, but I foresee myself doing that in the near future, possibly. So stick around if that's something that you're into. I have older videos where I have talked about what I eat when I intermittent fast. Right now I'm just intuitively eating, which basically means you eat when you're hungry, and when you're not hungry, you don't eat. So normally what I've been doing, I haven't even been having breakfast. I do have a bunch of breakfast options that I have like in my fridge and freezer, but I'm intuitively eating and I'm really not hungry. After I drink this coffee and I'm, you know, dealing with the kids and just, you know, and my husband who's working from home and just being home and just kind of like doing our morning routine, I'm rushing around, and before I know it, it's like 11 o'clock. So on this day, 11 o'clock rolled around and I had a Sargento cheese, like string cheese, and it was the pepper jack flavor. And then I also absolutely love these almonds. They have so much flavor. And almonds are so good for you, but eating a raw almond to me is like no thank you. But these salt and vinegar ones are so good, and they get me through my morning. I'll have the string cheese and probably like 8 of these. All right, so let's move on to lunch. Lunch to me is I have a love-hate relationship with lunch because I'm really hungry by this point. I've been eating lunch around like 1:30, and to make a salad has been frustrating. So what I would suggest is meal prepping this salad if you're as busy as I am with just like the hecticness of like the work from home life and kids and things like that. Or if you are going into work, this is a great meal prep salad. I just use the base as spinach leaves. I wanted to add half spinach, half romaine, but such is life. I did not have romaine, this like grocery trip. They just didn't have it. It was out of stock. So I like to just do a bed of spinach. And yes, if you're wondering, I am one of those psychotic people who take the stems off of each individual leaf of spinach. I can't eat the stems. I don't know what it is. It takes me 20 minutes to make a flippin' salad. That is my base. And then I just add on as many low carb toppings as I can that are calorie conscious, minus the cheese. So in this particular salad, I did some green onion, I did pepperoncinis that you can just buy in a jar, 0 carb, perfection, nice crunch if you're looking for the crunch. Hard-boiled egg, The possibilities are really endless, but I would suggest if you're gonna put hard-boiled egg in there, grind a little fresh salt and pepper on top of the hard-boiled egg. It just makes the salad so much better. Sometimes I'll even sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder on my salads. Don't ask. I'm that garlic obsessed. I just love this stuff. I love it. I put it on everything. And then my dressing of choice. So this dressing has been with me for years. I absolutely love this creamy Caesar. It's amazing. If you don't have time to make your own Caesar, which by the way, I have an amazing recipe for it, but I don't have time for that. I'd love to have time for that. I'd love to make some homemade dressings. Maybe I'll do that as a meal prep, like maybe over this weekend, but didn't have time for that. So I love to go for this creamy Caesar. It's so good and it's low carb, so it's perfect. A little bit goes a long way. I would suggest when you're doing the diet, especially for in the beginning, use a little bit of dressing, mix it all together, see where you're at, because I find that I always add too much, always. So a great way to cut back on calories and carbs, because it does add up, is just use a little. I know it sounds stupid and you might be thinking that, but I feel like I had to tell myself that. So maybe someone out there could benefit from this information. All throughout the day, I love this water bottle. I got it from Amazon and I fill it up with alkaline water that I get from Walmart in a big jug. You could also make your own electrolyte water. I feel like that is bomb for helping with combating the keto flu, because all you need is more electrolytes. Your body is deficient in them when you're, you know, kind of detoxing from carbs and sugar. So grab yourself electrolytes in a drink. Alkaline pH water is amazing. I have so many different favorites. They're all pretty much the same. I love them. And you could also just add pink Himalayan sea salt to the normal water from your fridge, and that works great too. But yeah, I try to drink about 100 ounces of water a day. And I feel like that just helps with everything. It just helps your digestion. It helps your hydration. What's wrong with drinking water? I think it's great. So then we have my favorite meal of the night. I did not have a snack, by the way, before dinner. I went from lunch, filled me up, and went right into dinner. And for dinner, I have these amazing spicy black bean burgers. I love Morningstar Farms. I think that's what they're called. Their brand is so amazing, especially if you're looking for some meatless options. Luckily, nowadays, there's so many things in the freezer section of your grocery store where if this is what you're doing, if you're doing like low carb vegetarian, you could totally do it now. So that's great to know as well. These spicy black bean burgers are so delicious and so good. Carbs aren't killer, but at this point, I'm not beating myself up for having a couple extra carbs, especially at dinner, and I've seen great results this week, so I think it's kind of working for me. But I made one of these black bean burgers just right in my air fryer. Literally takes like 4 minutes. Just watch it, 400 degrees. I usually do everything on either 375 or 400. Flip it halfway through, check on it, zhuzh it around, and then it's done, and then you're good to go. So that is great for that. And then I also have a bag of the cauliflower rice that you can just get pretty much anywhere. This one was flavored with like garlic and herb. It was really good, really good. And I didn't have to make a mess from grating my own cauliflower, so that was a win. And it was economical. And I made 2 meals out of this dinner. So the cauliflower I split in half. So one bag I just split half today, half tomorrow. And then the other side dish that I had was some sauteed broccoli. All I did was put some butter in a pan, throw in the broccoli, throw in 2 baby bell mushrooms, and just slice them up really quick. And you have a quick side dish. And just did some salt, pepper, garlic powder. You know, my like holy trinity. And yeah, easy dinner. My mouth's watering. I kind of want it now. Luckily for me, I'm having it for dinner tonight again. So that's a great thing too, is when you can meal prep or make dinner once, but get a couple meals out of it. So that's always a good thing. Okay, so let's talk about dessert. I do not eat dessert. As soon as I'm not pregnant anymore, my sweet tooth goes right back down to where it used to be, which is non-existent. I am not a sweet tooth person. If you are craving something sweet, especially now that it's like getting to be summer, I would highly recommend Rebel ice cream. I did a whole video on it. I will link it down below. It's a great keto, low carb ice cream, and it tastes like real ice cream. This stuff is amazing. I highly recommend it. Instead, my dessert, I have it right here. No, I'm not drinking while filming this video, but I have it right here. This is my dessert. Mama needs her wine. Once everybody goes to bed, once the kids get in their beds and everybody's all tucked in, mommy needs her glass of wine because that's what keeps me sane. So I have like a glass or two of wine and I call it a night. Make sure I drink all my water to stay hydrated, and that is pretty much what I've been eating in a day. Now I've only been doing low carb for 1 week, not even a week. It's actually been not even 4 days. It's been 3 days and I've already lost 4.8 pounds. So I will keep you guys updated on my low carb journey. I'm back, I'm doing low carb again. I do apologize for how sporadic these videos are coming out. It's been really kind of tough with my husband working from home, the 2 kids now, and just, you know, life in general. It just goes by so fast, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, it's another week is gone, and what did I accomplish? So thank you guys for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of your positive comments. I read and try to respond to every single one of them, and I appreciate you guys so, so much. If you are not following me here, hit the red subscribe button down below. Thumbs up this video if you like what I eat in a day videos. I'm planning on doing a lot more of them because they're kind of easy for me to film because it's just what I'm eating throughout the day. I want to share with everybody what I eat to be successful on a low carb lifestyle, so that maybe I can give you guys some ideas and just kind of take the guesswork out of it, because I know whenever you start anything new hobby, a new lifestyle, anything, any new change, there's going to be a learning curve. So I want to try to minimize that for you and just teach you what I know and how I'm successful on this diet. So my goal is 25 pounds and I'm already down 4.8. So I'd say that's pretty successful. And then I will be back in my pre-pregnancy weight after having my daughter. So if you guys want to follow me on that journey, make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, if you guys have any video requests, leave them down below. I will try to film as often and as much as I can. And I will see you really soon with a new video. But until then, I hope everyone has an awesome and positive day. And we're getting through this. We're getting through it. So anyway, I'll see you guys with a new video really soon. Bye.